Good afternoon. This is Jessie Cannon-Wallace, aka Ben's Blogger, coming to you from Mercedes-Benz of Atlanta Northeast. Today we had training on the 2022 C300, pictured here in the front. And I'm going to share some info with you and a comparison with the 2021 C300 so you can see for yourself. For me, the most valuable part of any training is being able to see the two cars side by side. So when you ask what's different between the 21 and the 22, it's absolutely everything. New chassis, new engine, new styling, new features, completely different look. I'm sorry, I couldn't make them exactly the same. The one on the right, the 22, is a Pinnacle trim, and the one on the left is an AMG line. I got to work with what I got. That's a loaner car. I haven't had a new C300 for sale since October. They've been that rare. So let's take a look. Obviously the outside is different. The new C-Class is almost 2.5 inches longer in the wheelbase, which translates to a smoother, more comfortable ride. It's a little bit wider, which you feel when you get inside the car. And it has a completely different shape. New headlights, new grille. This is the standard grille with the subtle Panamericana styling. But this is the luxury version, essentially. There is no stand-up star available. The AMG line version of it will have tiny stars in the grille. This is an 18-inch wheel. There are also 19-inch wheels available. Panoramic roof is present. All right, the inside is the showstopper, of course. So this is where it earns its Mini S-Class name. That is a similar center tablet, similar instrument cluster to what you have seen in the 2021-22 S-Class. It is a full touchscreen. It is the MBUX operating system. It is wireless, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. And it looks amazing. It has gorgeous ambient lighting, which you can't really see right now. And look at the floating armrest. Kind of cool. I hadn't seen that in person. It has the new capacitive seat adjustment. Weird quirk, if it has the heated steering wheel, there's no way to tell. There's no external button. It comes on when you use the heated seats. A new shape for the air vents. Very cool. Doors. And again, that floating armrest look, it is actually connected on the back, but very cool. All right, so from the rear of the car, full two-piece LED setup, parking sensors. There are two versions coming to the US. We are only getting the C300 and the C300 4MATIC. We're hearing a 43 variant this year, maybe, and a 63 is at least a year away, and we all know that 63 will be the first one with a 4-cylinder. All right, so get in your head the new C-Class. Hey, FYI, this screen is tilted 6 degrees towards the driver. You can kind of see that from here. All right, new. Old. It didn't look quite so old until you saw the new one, right? But now it kind of looks old. Still a great setup. Love that waterfall center cluster. It has been extremely easy to use and an incredibly popular car over the years, but now it looks a little dated to me. Take a look at the seat design and the separate headrests, rear seat, and everything you had in the previous car is still here. Split folding rear seats. It actually does a power fold now, kind of like the GLC, which is nice. Look at the headrest in the new one. It's the slim line, kind of like the EQS. That's really nice. Backseat room, I feel like it's similar, maybe an inch or more, and it's weird. The slimmer front headrest makes it feel bigger in the back. Forgot to show you the trunk. Let's come around here. It is bigger, wider, flatter. Again, folding seats with the power button like the GLC has, and a little bit of additional space underneath. It will be extended mobility tires always. And power. Most of them will have the hands-free kick for the trunk, but not all of them. Of course, we're still dealing with some shortages. So, seeing them side by side, do you feel the difference? New mirrors, The MBUX technology is similar from what, again, you've seen in the S-Class. All the functionality works the same, but it's nice to have it in the C-Class. You can see different fender flares, different body lines, different roof angles. It's just a completely different car than it once was. So the 2022 Mercedes-Benz C300 should be arriving in dealerships soon. It is currently March of 22. We have heard April, we have heard May. We're waiting on US certification for the model. They are built. You can custom order now. We do have all the features. We do have pricing. Starts at $43,500 for the two-wheel drive and $45,500 for the all-wheel drive. Standard Mercedes-Benz German rainbow of grays, blacks, and whites. This is the Burmester sound system. There you can see a little bit of the ambient lighting. This one has the dynamic squares floor mats. So that's everything I know about it so far. It was only an hour and a half of training. I drove it 10 feet, so that is my experience. But the seats are cushy. It feels comfortable. I think anyone who's had a C-Class would be comfortable with it, and I think a lot of E-Class drivers could appreciate this size of vehicle. So again, the order banks are open. The time to secure yours is now. Thank you for watching. This is Jessie Cannon Wallace at Mercedes-Benz of Atlanta Northeast.